I like to cook, but I don't like all the prep it takes to cook with peaches. They taste amazing, but it's a lot of work to peel and pick them. Here to solve our peach problems is Angela Mass from Yoder's. Yoder's definitely works with a lot of peaches, and your peach pie is legendary. So help us make this easier. What are your secrets?
Oh, our secrets. Normally, when we're at the restaurant, we just like to cut them the traditional way.
Okay.
Which is pretty simple. Which, do you guys want to help me out here?
Okay.
Why not?
Grab a knife, help us out.
Okay.
And you just
Oops, mine's
basically
upside down.
go from the top and stick your knife in, and then
Yeah.
just rotate the fruit around.
Rotate the fruit.
Wait.
Ooh.
I can't.
So without peeling, though.
Yes, without peeling. You
So
start
just-
out just cutting it in half. And the way that you can tell if a peach is going to be ripe is if you twist it, and if it pops right on out, then you know that it's going to be a pretty ripe
Oh.
peach. If it's a little bit tough to twist, then it's probably not as ripe as
Then
you need
is
it.
there anything you can do with it?
If
Eat
it's
it.
not so ripe, well, I mean,
Put it
not
back.
necessarily. Yeah, put it back, wrap it, and stick it in a paper bag, like you were saying earlier.
Oh,
So
okay.
good.
All right.
Yes.
So once you
They
do
smell.
this, what's next?
What's next is honestly just grab the pit with your fingers and pull it right on out. That again is another sign of a peach being ripe.
How easy the
Okay.
pit comes out?
Yes, if it sticks in there, then you can always just cut down
One
the
more?
side and rip it. But yeah, so we find at the restaurant that the easiest way to cut it is to do the least amount of cuts possible. So take your knife and put it just in the very top
Okay.
there, and do like one fluid motion as easy as you
Okay,
can.
that little thing comes
all
out.
She makes
around
this
the
look
edge.
really
Oh, wait.
easy.
I
Yeah, I
cut
didn't
so
do it
many
right.
peaches. It's
So you are
ridiculous.
peeling a peach without a peeler.
Yes,
You're using
I am.
the
just,
knife.
Just a regular paring knife. I find that it's
Wow.
actually the easiest, most quickest way to
Okay,
do
so
it.
you go all the way around and then you
All
start
the
over?
way around, and then you're left with like just this like little portion on the top, and then just take your knife and just cut in 2 or 3 motions down.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm
So
going-
mine is going to take a little bit more than 2 or 3.
Mine too.
This is not easy.
It's not easy. It's actually quite difficult, and it takes
But
a lot
then you
of
do
time.
it so quickly. You're an expert.
We cut a lot of peaches at
Do
the
you?
restaurant.
Well, you must with
So
the
many.
pies and the cobblers
We
and all
do,
that. It's
we
really
do.
labor intensive.
Yeah, sometimes like I don't know, up to 10 to 12 like baskets of them. It's absolutely
How many
Oh
could
my
you do it like in a
goodness.
minute?
Yeah.
How many could you do in a
All right,
minute?
I got
Oh,
it.
in a minute. I don't know. 3, 4, 5. We're pretty quick.
3 or
at it.
4 in a minute?
Yes, I have to be super fast about it.
Okay.
All right, here's a question. Do people actually take off chunks? Because I have an urge to just cut a small piece and
Absolutely go for it. Go for it.
Well, I have a question for
Try
you.
it.
When
I know I wasn't the only one.
When I was growing up, my mom used to boil water to peel peaches.
Yes.
And I don't know if that's easier or not. But
That
tell
is
us,
a very common
Okay.
trick to doing it, and it's kind of a peach hack.
How does this
where
work?
You take your water and you boil it, and then you drop your peach in, and you let it kind of go for, I don't know, 30 seconds or something along those lines. And then, you use a spoon or slotted spoon or something, and you take it out and you put it right into like an ice bath, which is water with ice in it, and it cools it down.
So
and
from hot to cold.
From hot immediately to cold.
Okay.
And then you should be able, once it's, kind of cooled down enough to touch, the peel should peel right off. If you use your fingers, it just kind of comes
Oh,
right
wow.
off, which is, it's great. But the tip with that is that you have to do that if you're using the peaches immediately that day.
Okay.
You have to use them right away, because if you take the peaches and then, peel them with that boiling trick and then put them in the fridge, they will begin to oxidize on the outside, and it'll be kind of green. So if you let them sit in the fridge for a day, I mean, they're perfectly fine to eat, but it just kind of looks green.
They
And
don't
people are
look
like,
good.
why are your fresh peaches green? And you're like, I boiled them. So it's great if you use it the same day.
Do you peel your peaches and slice them like we would for a pie, but then you might not necessarily use them right away? Will they last?
Yeah, yes. What we do in the restaurant is we cut them and then we put them in like a sugar bath. We only keep them in halves, and then when we're actually making the peach pie, then we go and we slice them into slices and mix them with our sweet peach glaze.
Oh, yum.
Who knew it was
It's
this
pretty good.
involved?
It is. and that was automatic.
It is so taxing, but it's worth it because our peach pie is pretty
Oh,
good.
it
They are
is.
definitely.
It is so worth it, and that's why we're going to Yoder's to get them, that's for sure. All right, well, thank you, Angela. We appreciate
welcome.
that, and we're going to be joining Yoder's in the kitchen coming up
Eat a peach.
to do some sampling and to do some chocolate cake making
Very good.
as well.
Oh, man.
Coming up next, singers from the Summer Cabaret Festival are here. Stay with us.